El octágono.
Yo soy Andrea, acá ya me encuentro desde Jaco Training Center con Alistair Overeem, que va a estar peleando este fin de semana en la UFC 156 contra Antonio Bigfoot Silva. It's first a pleasure having you in El Octagono, and it's been a long training camp for you. How has it evolved since the last time you fought against Brock Lesnar?
Well, what can I say? It's been a very long training camp, a very long time since I had my last fight. Basically, I did the same thing. I mean, with different people, a lot of different people. Some new coaches. We have Mario Sperry on board, a bunch of new sparring partners. Obviously, I'm training with Rashad, with Tyron Spong, with all the Black Cillians. Excellent team, excellent training facility. So, yeah, I've been training in the octagon. I think for Brock, we didn't really train in the octagon. No, then I was still in Holland, so we didn't have an octagon. So this is actually my first preparation inside an octagon.
The weather changed between Holland and here, you know, being able to be in winter. How, conditioning-wise, does it help? Is it harder to train, you know, with this weather at, you know, being sea level?
Well, again, the weather is fantastic here in southern Florida. Is it hard? It's maybe a little bit more hard, but on the other hand, you're more motivated to train. And your body has less injuries, because when it's cold, you don't really want to get out of bed, but you have to, and then it's cold in the gym, you have to really warm up. And here, when you wake up and you go out your door, it's like the sun is shining and you just get energy. So in that sense, very, very proud, very happy to be a Floridian right now.
We've seen, you just did a couple of covers. One of them was UFC 360, and you were showing the lifestyle down here. Tell us about the difference in lifestyle from Holland to here. A lot of our listeners have never been in Holland. You have that experience, and it looks amazing down here and all the pictures.
Well, Holland is Western Europe. It's between Germany and England. Right now it's freezing. There's a little bit of snow. It's very gray. It's very... I mean, the summers are fantastic. The summers are great. There's a lot to do, a lot to see. But the winters are just, yeah, a little bit sad. And I think everybody in Holland right now is jealous that they're not in Florida.
You were also not very long ago in Japan. You were pretty much in a show doing arm wrestling and stuff. Is that all part of a marketing strategy? Is just things that you do? What exactly? And we enjoy, of course, all of those games that you did.
Well, Japanese television, they have funny humor. It's very different from America, very different from European humor. But I just got approached by Fuji TV, which produced the program, and they gave me the offer to do an arm wrestling show and a rope pulling show. And yeah, we said yes. And they flew us in and we did it, and it was basically all big fun.
Well, great. Now, for this fight, do you follow when you're gonna, let's say, you know, fighting Bigfoot Silva? Do you see their previous fights? Do you do analysis like when he fought against Kane? Now that Kane fought, like, do you follow all the heavyweights, watch their fights, and analyze?
No. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. No, I have my trainers look at their fights. I just train and I get better. I just focus on myself. I don't want to focus on other people. I also don't care what they do. Yeah, I just focus on myself and what I'm going to do to him.
All right. Well,
what I'm going to do. He better have a plan too, but I know my plan is better.
Well, we were seeing while you were doing the open workouts that you did something close to the move that Anthony Pettis did this fight. Is that something that you're thinking of implementing? Is it just for fun?
No, we're just playing around. But you never know. I mean, if the opportunity is right, you know. Also, a lot of things in the fight I don't think. I just react, and that's what my training builds me to do. It builds me to not think, but to react. I don't want to think. If you think, you're already too slow.
Well, Alistair, thank you again, and we wish you the best. And we will be there covering everything you do. So wish you the best, and thank you for...
You better be there, and don't blink, because you might miss it.
Bueno, aquí lo tienen Alistair, dándonos todos los insights de lo que viene. Y no se les olvide, va a estar este sábado en la UFC 156 desde Las Vegas, Nevada.
ain't no